It started like any other Tuesday. Alarm goes off, snooze, coffee, check emails, the usual morning rush. I was living on autopilot, ticking off boxes on a to-do list that never seemed to get any shorter. The days blurred into weeks, the weeks into months. I was busy, always busy. But what was I actually accomplishing? I thought being productive meant filling every single second with a task. I was wrong. That afternoon, I was scrolling through my phone, that mindless 5-minute break that turns into 30, when I stumbled upon an old photo album online. It was from a family vacation years ago. There we were, my parents, my siblings, all younger, all so present. We weren't checking phones or worrying about work emails. We were just there, laughing, making silly faces at the camera, completely absorbed in the moment. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. Where did that person go? The one who could get lost in a conversation, who could spend an entire afternoon just being with people, not doing anything productive at all. I realized I had traded genuine connection for the illusion of progress. I was so focused on optimizing my time that I'd forgotten how to simply live it. That single photo became a mirror. It showed me a life I was missing out on, a life that was happening right in front of me while I was staring at a screen. The constant notifications, the pressure to be always on, it had become a cage. I was chasing a future so hard that I was completely missing the beauty of the now. So I decided to make a change. It wasn't some grand, dramatic gesture. I started small. I put my phone in another room during dinner. I scheduled do-nothing time into my calendar, which felt ridiculous at first, but it was a game changer. I started calling friends instead of just texting. I picked up old hobbies I'd abandoned because they weren't efficient. Slowly, the world started coming back into focus. I noticed the way the light hit the trees on my walk home. I really listened during conversations, instead of just waiting for my turn to talk. I rediscovered the joy of boredom, that quiet space where creativity and real thoughts have room to grow. It turns out, the most valuable moments in life aren't the ones you can schedule in a productivity app. They're the unplanned ones. The spontaneous laughter, the deep conversations, the shared silences. These are the things that build a life, not a resume. My wake-up call wasn't a dramatic event. It was a quiet realization. It was the understanding that time isn't something to be conquered. It's something to be experienced. I'm still busy. Life is still demanding. But now, I'm building my days around what truly matters, not just what's urgent. I've learned that the greatest habit you can build is the habit of being present. So, I want to ask you, when was the last time you were truly present? Maybe it's time for your own quiet wake-up call. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll subscribe for more thoughts on living a more intentional life. See you next time.